Story from Sudan. Flooding in 2022 by Ali Usman. Flooding occurs in Sudan annually, destroying homes and properties. Many people die in villages due to natural disasters. Losses and damages increase annually due to climate change. I will tell you the story of a Sudanese woman who lives in flood area. This woman represents many women in Sudan who are suffering due to floods. 2022 flood is one of the most impactful floods on the population. Hawa is a Sudanese woman who lives in the state of Khartoum. Hawa lives in an area characterized by traditional buildings and poor infrastructure, where most of the buildings are made of mud and straw. Hawa asked her husband to work on preparing before the rains. Her husband complains because of the economic crisis. He is unemployment and his inability to buy equipment and tools that protect him from the effects of rainfall. From torrential rains and floods that occur annually, the government complains about this inability to rehabilitate the water drains and open the sewers. Hawa welcoming autumn without any preparation and equipment inside her home and also in the area in which she lives, through which the sun rises into the room. Hawa sits inside her room, which is built of mud and cracks and holes appear on its wall. Hawa does not know what to do after hearing the weather news for this day, and she's following the movement of clouds with the sunset, and in the middle of the night, Hawa wakes up to the sounds of the lightning. She tries to wake up her two children and her husband tries to open sewers. During the movement of Hawa and her husband inside their small house, a drop of rain began to fall, and soon the rain began to fall in large quantities. The parent could not sit inside the room because the rain fell inside. The water reached their knees. The parent only had to get out of the house to survive. It was heavy rain. All the families went out to the streets because of the rain and the unsafe buildings in which they live. Many families lost their homes and their property. The neighborhood young people started opening sewers and taking families out of their homes to escape. Everyone started moving to higher places to escape the flood. They lost everything because of flood, leaving only their lives and their children. Sudan is facing many of the effects of climate change this year. Sudan is witnessing a significant increase in rainfall, which has led to flood disasters in all the state of Sudan. Loss and damage due to climate change are constantly occurring in Sudan, which requires creative life for those affected. But there is no sustainable solutions to face flood disasters. Enhancing citizen resilience to their ability to adapt to climate change has become important to reduce these previous effects that occur annually due to floods in Sudan. Flooding and heavy rains have affected thousands of people across 5 states in Sudan. In 2021, about 314,500 people were affected by rains and flooding across Sudan, including 9,390 people in South Darfur State. At least 14 people have lost their lives and hundreds of homes have been damaged or destroyed. 12 people lost their lives in Kas locality, South Darfur, after floods on 15 July 2022. Over 500 people were affected, 30 homes destroyed and 75 damaged. Since the beginning of the rainy season in June, an estimated 9,336 people have been affected, including 9,390 people in South Darfur State. In River Nile State, more than 2,500 houses were completely destroyed, while hundreds of homes were completely damaged by the floods in the Nile River State in Sudan.